Hi everybody, I'm Kathleen the Dawnkey, otherwise known as Donks and Dawnkey and Kaffy and other names. I wrote Conversations with Dawnkey, A Bipolar Journey, and it's out at Amazon and Barnes & Noble and Walmart online. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about other stuff. And I've already forgotten what the first thing was that I was going to talk about, so I think I just might be screwed here. Let's see, I just talked about my cat, and do I want to gripe about what's going on in my life? I don't know if I can. See, right now, my life is hell. It's probably hard to tell because I'm being happy and, friendly online. But inside, my heart is terrified. Bad things are happening. I can't talk about it. I don't think it's wise to right now. I may be able to update you later. But it involves my mother. And she is in a care place. And she doesn't want to be there. Now, me and my mother, we go way back. Almost 61 years way back. And I'm so close to her. I could never lie to her. But now, she's losing her memory. And it's strange. It's not just things like, I forgot to turn off the oven. It's things like she thinks she's in Indiana. Or she thinks her home is in Indiana. I can't tell you all the things that are happening, but trust me when I say that things are hellish right now, and bad things are happening, and I don't like it. And that's about as much as I can say. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk to you about. This is a completely different subject. I wanted to talk about toys. No, I don't mean those kind of toys. I mean children's toys. When I was little, actually I wasn't that little. I was between 11 and 14 when we lived in this house in Indianapolis. And I had a Lester doll. Now, Lester was a ventriloquist's doll, a dummy. He had a black afro and a gold corduroy top. I remember that. And then just, I think, black pants or something. I remember him in my mind's eye, and I was scared of him. You know why I was scared of him? Because of that stupid book, Magic. I never saw the movie. It was with Anthony Hopkins, I think. And I'm pretty sure. And, yeah, I'm sure. It was with Anthony Hopkins. And it was creepy. I read the book and I thought it was stupid because of the things he was doing in it. But it still creeped me out. And I had a vivid imagination back then, just like I do now. And I imagined that dummy talking by itself, or blinking, or something weird like that. I was a very goosey child. I didn't tell my parents about this. I don't think they knew how I felt. But at nighttime, I put him in the closet and I closed the door nice and tight. I had this fear that I would slowly see the door opening at night. scary. There was this tendency for me to see the door move, look like it's moving, when I was laying in bed in the dark, and the door would be cracked, so there would be a little light coming in for me. And my mind just blanked out for a second. I'm talking about the dummy, and how I would be scared, and I can't remember the rest. So I'll tell you about the other scary toy that I had, and it was really funny. It was what I called the Lilac Man, and he had batteries to put in his torso. He was a tube like this, and then there was fur around him, lilac colored fur, and he had a big long beak that was red, and it moved up and down. It bounced up and down, and then he had big, huge eyeballs sticking out that looked like they would light up and go meow, 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 meow. And he was creepy looking, but the thing that scared me was that I finally got around to getting some batteries, and I put them in him, and I didn't know what he was going to do. So it was like, what's going on here? And I messed with him and messed with him. And then suddenly I hit the nose, doing, and it went zzz, and scared the snot out of me. And I was nervous about that thing. And I think I threw it out. And then I found it in my stuff. Scary, huh? It's running on 7-10 minutes, so I think I'd better let you go. I might talk more about this kind of stuff later. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.